Hello, and welcome to the Lowdown Movie Review. Today we're going to be reviewing the movie X-Men Apocalypse, and it is the third installment in the new reboot X-Men franchise. And as you can see, I have the other five X-Men on DVD, and let me show you this real quick. So you can see I'm a big X-Men fan. X-Men was actually my first comic book. Wolverine was my first and favorite comic book character, and obviously it evolved from there. And give you a quick rundown. And if you want me, I can do a whole breakdown of every X-Men movie. X-Men in the year 2000, I believe. The first one was pretty good. It was a good start. I had some complaints about Hugh Jackman playing Wolverine. Maybe he's a little too tall and not that buff. And also, Rogue was way too young, and there was no Gambit. So that first one, I had were my first initial thoughts. Second one was a little bit better. You know what I mean? Yeah. The only thing I didn't like was maybe Stryker's son, that weird, son in the wheelchair and stuff. He's kind of creepy. And Dark Phoenix was coming at the very end. That was a pretty cool teaser. X-Men 3, well, everyone knows the complaints and gripes about that. I mean, if you were not an X-Men fan and you're just a person that likes movies, it'll probably be a good sci-fi kind of movie, I guess. I mean, it did some good stuff, and with all the effects and the storyline. If you didn't really know the X-Men, well, if you knew the X-Men, yes, you have a big problem with it. With Professor X dying, Jean Grey becoming the Phoenix the way she did. Looked more like she was being possessed by the devil or something, all demonic. So yeah, there were a lot of problems with that. But although I did like Beast, Kelsey Grammer in that movie. First Class, X-Men First Class, that one was really good. Nailed it out of the park. I loved everybody in it, except for that guy Darwin, the black guy, I guess. Yeah, he's okay. That kind of sucks. He kind of died at the very beginning, almost. So that was my only gripe I could think of. X-Men, Future Days of Future Past. That one was really good, man. I would compare that to the Marvel movies. I probably like them more than most of the Marvel movies. It had everything. It had that star cast. The only gripe I had was maybe I didn't really know the character at the beginning, like Blink and that one Indian guy. I forgot that guy's name. But those are my only really gripe. And you know what? I actually have, obviously, you saw the Rogue cut with Rogue in it. And you know what? That one is a lot better. As if you want Rogue and you want a little bit more storyline. And if you don't have the Rogue cut, I think it's still pretty good. It's one of those director's cut where they can make it worse or bad. If you have it, it's good. If you don't have it, it's still good. Now we go on to our movie review of X-Men Apocalypse. Now, I mean, you know what? When the movie came out, I think it was in a bad spot for this year. You had Deadpool kicking it off and making a phenomenal debut and box office surprise that it did. And you had Batman v Superman, all the controversy, all the hype, and obviously that made some good, interesting dialogue. And then you got Civil War coming in here, and like you see those trailers, you're like, oh man, this is gonna be way better than Batman v Superman. So that definitely knocked it out of the park big time. Captain America Civil War. And then, like I said, I feel bad. Then you got X-Men at the very end. And it's kind of like, oh, man, there's one more movie. And I feel people are like, oh, man, I forgot about this movie. It was under the radar for a little bit. But though, I did like that trailer when they teased Wolverine at the end. I saw a lot of people commenting and, doing reaction reviews on that. So, good for that. So anyway, you know what? I actually enjoyed the movie a lot. X-Men Apocalypse. You know, I I like it from start to finish. You know, I watched the whole thing. You know, even non-comic book fans like my wife, she liked it. Her eye were glued on it. And um, like I said, man, they're pretty good actors in there. You know, Michael Fassbender, James McAvoy. You know, and then you got the new crew with the guy who played Cyclops and Jean Grey. She was good, and Nightcrawler. It was pretty cool too. You know, and Apocalypse with Oscar Isaac. You know, Star Wars, Force Awakens, Poe Dameron. And you guys are pretty good, man. I mean, some people had gripes about him, but I thought he was pretty good. You know, yeah, his powers were kind of hard to pin down and what he was really gonna do. But overall, I enjoyed myself. You know, from the characters. You know, Quicksilver, obviously, he was in there. He did another famous scene with him, with everything in slow motion and he's going off fast. Um, you know, I enjoy all the Jean Grey and Scott Summers. You know, starting to get involved in the school. You can tell. You know, they were young and they were, you know, starting to connect with each other. Um, then you got the Wolverine kind of cameo scene. That was pretty cool. It was a little bit kind of, you didn't really need that scene, but I guess you didn't hurt it too much. And it was always good to see Wolverine, and obviously the Weapon X. Man, that was pretty cool, you know, and Wolverine going berserk. So that was pretty cool. And I like this Stryker a lot. You know, he was young, you know, seemed very confident and a very militant character, you know. Mystique, you know, didn't do it for me. I don't know, they keep changing her makeup. You know, it looks a little different, and this one it really bothered me. It looks really weird. I don't know. It was, I know. Jennifer Lawrence was getting tired of playing that role and didn't want to put on the makeup. So I don't know if they made up with different kind of CGI or something. You know, but other than that, I like the beginning. You know, with all the chariots or whatever, and then looking like Ben-Hur, you know, Egypt, and you know that scene was pretty cool. And then Mick Taggart going in there, opening the carpet, having the sunlight go through to wake up Apocalypse. Like I said, Magneto's story keeps on getting, you know, this guy can't get a break. Keeps getting more depressing and depressing. But, you know, he still gave it his best, you know, in the movie. Michael Fassbender did, that is. Let me try to think. Jubilee, you know, I wish she was in there more. I know it's based on the time period is the 1980s. So hopefully the next one will be really good in the 1990s. You know, trying to think what else is there. You know, Beast was good. He brought it. He was pretty good. You know, the poor Apocalypse. You know, being recruited by Apocalypse. You know, I didn't mind it too much. You know, we got a different Storm. She was pretty cool. You got Skylock, which is alright. She was a little out of place because of her uniform. Everybody said, you know, but maybe she'll be an X-Force or something, or the next Wolverine. So that might be a lot better. Archangel, it was okay. You know, kind of was what it was. And all in all, you know, had a good time watching the whole thing from start to finish. And, you know, even at the very end where it got pretty chaotic. And the only thing I didn't like was I don't know why Magneto was sitting there for so long trying to, I don't know, absorb all the metal from the Earth first. I mean, I knew what he was doing, but it was kind of weird. But, I mean, he turned back to the X-Men, and, you know, that's just the way Charles Xavier and Magneto's relationship. It's like a love-hate, you know. It's like one of those, hey, I'll be there for you, but I'm not with you. I don't agree with your philosophy. But, you know, so that's probably going to go on forever till the end of all the movies. Trying to think of anything else. You know, I enjoy myself. And I would give this rating, I'd say A plus maybe. At least an A. Maybe A minus, you know, if you're not really an X-Men fan and you don't really know what's going on. Because, you know, I'm a fanboy, you know, that's what they call it nowadays of X-Men. And Yeah, I think it delivered on all cylinders. No real big gripes. So, check it out. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want me to do any other reviews, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.